Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel. Got a quick review for you, that deck bag I mentioned from Gear Labs Outdoors. And before I mention it though, right, because it's something they sent me with the deck bag, right. Me and Patrick from Air on the Water was talking a few weeks ago about forgetting things and should have a list, like a checklist, and I says to him I used to have a bit of paper with everything wrote on. I used to check it, but I lost that. And funnily enough, when a lot of you might know this, but when you buy something from Gear Labs Outdoor, they send you one of these. If you can't see, I'll tell you what, that's not going to work, is it? I'll put a picture up, right? But what it is, it's a card, right, with a complete checklist, right? And yet there's sections where you can add more stuff, but the sections that's on it is kayak. Don't forget your kayak. It's a don't forget before you go out. Don't forget your kayak, and there's paddle and PFD and spray skate and bags and gloves, and there's loads of stuff, and you can add more. Right, and I thought that was great. Actually, I actually thought that's such a great thing. And it's funny actually. Right, I went paddling the other day, and I went to a brand new spot. Just watch this 20-second video. Great little spot there. There you go, yeah, nice little spot, innit? I forgot my paddle. I actually forgot my paddle, yeah, so, and it's a reasonable distance from me. I had to go on motorway and stuff, and there's roadworks on the motorway, so it took even longer. For about 3 miles I was down to about 20 mile an hour. And traffic everywhere, and it was a nightmare. And then, like I said, got there and I forgot my paddle, and the mother kayakers that I was talking to them, I said, you never guess what. Silly sod. But yeah, they were just leaving, so you know what I mean, even if they had a spare paddle they couldn't have lent me one because they were just leaving. But yeah, so I just thought I'd mention that. Right, let's get on to the deck bag then. I'll tell you what, I'll hang it up so you can get a better look at it. Okay, let's try that. Jump shot. Excuse me. Okay then paddlers, there's still not a lot I can actually show you, let's be honest. I mean, it's a deck bag. But as you can see here, there's separate compartments, right? On this side, well, it doesn't really matter what you put in, but as you see, I've got my paddle float here, right? It's on like a elastic waistband, for want of a better word, but then you've got your zip ties, your pulls. So I've got my paddle float on this side, my bilge pump coming up here on this side, and just my safety knife for emergencies. And then you've got the bag itself. And it's a low fit, it's got a little pocket there, which I've just put my hairnet in for mozzies. But as you can see, and I have mentioned it, you can put a water bladder inside. I've hung it up so I can hold the camera up there. There is quite a bit of space in there. I mean, I've got my rope. Imagine your water bladders in there as well. I've got my rope in there, and this does, as you can see, doing it with one hand. There's quite a bit of space. I mean, it's a deck bag. It's for stuff that you need while you're paddling, but it's not for storing everything and anything. It's just your essentials like sandwiches, something to eat, your phone, your waterproofs or whatever. But there is quite a lot of space in there, I have to say. All right. Now, listen to this bit very carefully. It's waterproof, right? Got this the wrong way, look, that's sliding down. It's waterproof, or should I say water resistant, right? Because obviously there's a hole that leads from the inside to the outside, right, where you've got yeah, your bottle of water, I can't think, the bladder, thank you, you got water bladder. Now the hole in there, it is small and it kind of grips the pipe, for one, you know what I mean? It's not a huge hole. So if your boat tips, yeah, water could get in. However, underneath, if I turn it around, at that side, there's a vent, right? So any water that gets in will run straight out, straight away. It's not going to hold water and turn into a massive weight, if you know what I mean. It's got a few little mollies on for you to clip stuff on, but it is a very simple, basic little bag. Right? It's quite thin. Well, you can see. I mean, that it's not a big, wide, bulky thing. I mean, some of my deck bags in there, they're huge. Right? Absolutely huge, some of my deck bags in there. You've probably seen them on my boat anyway. But yeah, so somewhat small like that is perfect. Just a minute, someone's at the door. And I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, it's not huge. I'm trying to come out a bit so you can see. It's not huge. Right, imagine your bilge pump. So bilge pump is actually bigger than the bag. So picture a bilge pump and you'll know. But it's extremely well made, and the good thing is if it does start to rain while it's on your boat, all this is waterproof, right? If you pour water on it, it literally, the material, the water just runs straight off. So it won't soak, right? That's why if you do roll your boat, if you tip your boat up the straight way again, it'll be basically dry, right? But if any did get in, you've got that vent mesh, right, which could also let a little bit of water in, I'm not going to lie to you, right? But the material itself, whilst on your boat, right, if it starts to chuck it down, it's 100% dry through rain. Okay, so from it raining, it's 100% dry. I don't think there's anything else I could tell you, so you can see it or whatever. I'll tell you what, my battery's running low here. Let's just switch back to the table. Coughing again. And I'm back. Yeah, so it's a bloody good deck bag. Just so you can get a better idea, look, you can see it is quite narrow. Alright, but don't be put off thinking it won't hold what I need, because it has got a lot of room in there. It has got plenty of room in there. There's one thing I should tell you, right, as well, to connect it to your boat, right? It hasn't got any of them clips that you have to mess about and pulling and stuff. It's the new type. I hope you can see this. It's the new type. All you do, you push that down. Can't do it with my finger. Push that down, and then let's say that's your line, and just let go, and it clamps in, and it does lock in really, really tight. Right, your line just hooks in. But yeah, so it's quick on and quick off. But now I just thought I'd mention, because I said in my quick paddle video that I would. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to make a separate video about it, but I will mention I picked up a new PDF from, well, it's Peak, but it's Peak UK. I really got this mostly for like winter time, because it's got an extra layer. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. It's got about 5 clips on it, but it has an extra layer inside. Big thick layer, it goes around your back and stuff to keep you really warm. And I know other places say things like for different things, but Peak UK are known, well, Peak, are known around the world, right? They're really good manufacturer. That's why I'm not trying to sound clever. Right, they're not cheap. Right, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention, because somebody is bound to say, oh, you got a different life jacket on, a different PDF. Got quite a few pockets, phone fits in, blah 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 blah. It's a PDF, but with it being peak, and in case anyone thinks I don't buy stuff from the UK. Whoa, what's happened to me? Here, boy. Anybody remember the incident with the KAYAK with his camera? Well, yeah, I still haven't read the instructions. Oh, talking about camera, somebody spotted, I don't know if you can see it in this shot, up about there, I think, is a picture of a young lad. Yeah, it's me, from years and years and years and years ago. So that answers that question. And on that side, somebody said, is that a paddle? Yes, it is. It's a paddle I made, all right, just really just for fun. All right, got one big block of, what did I use? Was it one oak? Was it red cedar? Or was it sapelli? I can't remember now. But I got a big block of wood and I made it like a kayak, a canoe paddle. And I just made it all from hand tools. You should be able to see it there anyhow. I'm not going to get it down. And then I just, well, I'll rephrase that. I tried engraving on it. All right, I'm just going to, because it's functional. You can use it. It's completely water sealed and varnished and all like that. It can be used, but I didn't really make it for that. I made it somewhat to do type thing, and I had some spare time. But I made it completely by hand, no power tools, no out like that, and it turned out pretty damn good actually. So I'm quite happy with it. And like I said, I tried engraving in it, and that didn't really work, but not too bad. Right then, paddlers, I'm going to leave it there, because really this was just about the deck bag. Oh, if at the beginning of the video you could hear like a whizzing, like a fan, all right, I had my bleeding little heater going to warm the room up, and I forgot, so I apologise for that. I bet there's people saying, what's wrong with the volume? What's that buzzing? What's that bloody buzzing? Well, it wasn't your TV, it was me. Okay then, paddlers, I'm going to leave it there, and yeah. If you these cards, right? If you want one or a template, right? Because obviously I can scan. I've already, well, I haven't printed them out yet. I've scanned this, right, into my computer, right, and saved a few, so that I can make new ones, print them off and make new ones, just stick them on the back of a piece of card, the paper, and you've got a new one. So if you want one, right, let us know in the comments, and I'll just, if you give me your email, I'll just email you and send it. You get me? You know what I mean. I'll send you a copy of it, and you can print it out yourself. There you go. There you go. Right, okay then, paddlers, I'm going to leave it there and just simply say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and cheers.